Alright, so I got another message for you guys, but I'm gonna start this one off with like a story, right? So it's like, like a dad's like, hey son, I know you've been saving up some money for this game, but you won't have the money by then. I'm gonna go ahead and buy these tickets for the game, but I would like for you to clean up the house, and then whenever I get back, we'll go, right? And then it's like, once you see the ticket and it says non-refundable on it, then you're like, oh, well, do I really need to clean up the house? It's not like he's just gonna like waste the ticket. He already got it. He's not gonna just waste the ticket, and so you're like, maybe I might just like clean up like one room. I might clean up my room. I might not clean up that room, the living room. Might not do the dishes, but I'll clean up my room, at least so I do some part, right? Feeling like that's only your responsibility. That's only the part that you need to take care of, that you feel like. But some people act that way about salvation, right? They'll be like, oh, I've accepted God. I've prayed the prayer. I'm saved. But God is still calling us to be holy. 1 Peter 15-16 says, you shall be holy, for I am holy. So God is still calling us to be holy. God is still calling us to, live in accordance to his commands and his will. And so it's not that we can just say, oh, well, I prayed the prayer, I'm saved. No. God is still calling us to, live a certain kind of way. And ultimately, yes, he did provide that ticket. He did provide the way. But we still need to do those things that he asked us to, right? And so, like the verse says, if you love me, you will obey my commands. So it's not that, the commands are going to get you the ticket, but it is his will that you live in accordance to what he's been teaching you, right? And so, don't clean the house for the ticket, but clean the house because you love me. That's what I've asked of you, right? Maybe that was a little weird. I just thought that story was like a good way of trying to like break things down, but love y'all. Be safe out there.